Okay, guys, I'd love to share with you a very special story how I became this beautiful little girl's daddy. You guys might have seen some of my videos about sharing with my young daughter that she was adopted just before she started school at 4 years and 10 months of age. A perfect decision, I believe, on my behalf and her mother's. We worked together to share this information. But the thing that's really bizarre about this story is I am not her stepdad. I haven't been with her mum, which actually I was with her mum. This is what makes it even weirder. I was with her mum, say, 7 years ago. My daughter's not quite 6 yet. So try and do the mathematics, but I'll try and explain how this all came about. I was with her mum once upon a time. Let's say 7 years ago was probably when we ended it. We actually broke up because I didn't want children, which makes it even more weird. Anyway, she ends up getting, we broke up. She ends up getting impregnated up the duff with old mate, who old mate went MIA and is still MIA, right? So throughout her whole pregnancy, she knew that old mate was the father. Mind you, old mate just lives around the corner as well, like not far. Okay. I go on a trip to America in 2017, which is while Amber, Amalia's mum, is full preggers and about to give birth. She gives birth to Amalia 7 days before I returned home. Now, I've maintained a friendship with Amber, like I have with all of my exes, actually, most of them. So I've maintained a friendship, and I wanted to support her, of course, because I'm her friend, and the husband, the dad isn't around, the real dad, the biological dad, I should say. So I go out there to visit Amber to see this beautiful kid, which I never even liked kids, by the way, which is why I said I broke up with her. Anyway, I go around there to visit this kid, and the baby fell asleep in my arms, right? It was beautiful. I thought, yeah, it's because Uncle Danny's here. Uncle Danny, that's where I was. I was Uncle Danny, right? Next minute, her mum's instincts, this is what I believe, a mum's instincts tried to convince me that maybe there's some chance, it was like a fantasy, I guess, for her, but maybe there's some chance that you are her dad, Danny. She said, look at her hands. Look how big her hands are. Look how big mine are. She said, look how big her feet are. When I have a look at my foot, she said, look how big her feet are. She said, maybe you're the dad. And I've somehow, this is the ridiculous bit, I've somehow started buying into it. It's kind of like I've got this fantasy because I've got this beautiful baby. I want to make Amber happy and I want to help, but I know there's no way this kid could be mine. Well, anyway, I don't know how it happened, but for the next 3 weeks I ordered a DNA test, right? This is dumb. There's no way this kid could be mine, but I ordered a DNA test. The results come in 8.5 million to 1. I am not her dad. Okay, no shit, Sherlock. I'm not her biological father. Okay, so it's kind of like a relief, but in that 3 weeks, I took this kid on. I took her under my wing. She was my kid. Anyway, so so I'm not her dad. So there's a sense of relief, of course, and there's also a sense of sadness because I thought, and I bet you there was for the mum. I know Amber was quite sad. Well, anyway, so for the next 7-8 months, I'm Uncle Danny again. I go back to Uncle Danny. I'm seeing the kid all the time. I'm FaceTiming daily like a fucking weirdo because I just love this kid. And I always contact the mum as well. Me and her mum are still good friends, by the way. You guys probably often hear me talk so well of her mum. Anyway, and she's 9 months old and her mum says to me, this is where it gets weird. Her mum says to me, Danny, she's starting to talk. I think she should call you Dad. I think she should call you Daddy. I don't want her to go without a dad. The dad's obviously the father, the biological fucking father, hasn't been around. I want her to call you Daddy. And what do I say? I like this kid. I go, yeah. I can't believe I said yes. I said yes. So boom. That's how I became Amalia's father. I'm not really an adopted father, like I've said, but there's no other better word. I'm definitely not a stepdad. I haven't been with the mum for 7 years. Amalia's not even 6. I'm just her dad. I'm just her daddy. If it goes down, if any drama goes down, I would have to adopt her. But anyway, I'm just her dad. So, yep. then from that day onwards, Amalia started calling me daddy. And then, as you guys know, if you refer back to my previous videos, by the way, I've spoken to Amalia every single day of her life. I bust her mum's balls. She's a woman, but daily video calling her. I am like obsessed with this little kid. And I should just add to, I've got a beautiful 21-year-old boy, he's almost 22, who, I must admit, I spent 17 years of my addiction, well, the first half of his life, the first 12 years, in active addiction, or first 8 years. And we never had the opportunity to bond the way I have with Amalia. Now, yeah, that hurts. That sucks, actually. It sucks fucking ass. But, you know, I've been gifted with this beautiful little gift. So, guys, it's the weirdest story, isn't it? I've kept this kid. That's what I always say. You know, like I really like this kid, so I just kept her. So I'm not... anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you guys, put a little bit more perspective on it. I am the best dad in the world to her. I mean, of course, there's other beautiful fathers, but there's nothing I would do for this little kid. Just today we made that fucking stupid fucking gingerbread house over there, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, what a beautiful little darling. Okay, 6 and a bit minutes. Guys, I should just share with you guys, there has been a little bit of dramas over the years. And I have gone crazy over the idea that I could lose Amalia. And let me tell you, I will walk in front of a bus and I will do whatever I need to do to keep that kid forever. And of course, with her mum as well, but no one will ever take back that kid. And I should say that I've even reached out to the dad, the biological dad. Don't say dad. I've even reached out to the biological dad in the early days, encouraging him to come and be a part of it. Like, I don't want to bag even him at all, because I hope one day he will be a part of her life. Listen to me, I hope he'll be a part of her life, you know, because I want this beautiful little girl, and she now knows that what a biological father is, and she now understands that. She doesn't ask too many questions. She doesn't understand, of course, but she knows that I'm her other daddy and her biological daddy isn't around. And she knows that maybe one day she'll see him. Apparently she's got this idea that he's been sick and he's unavailable. So you know what, old mate, if you happen to see this video, mate, I welcome you. I know Amber probably wouldn't, but I definitely welcome you back into this beautiful little girl's life, because I just wanted to give this little girl all the love in the world. Yeah, it's been a fucking anyway, that's the story, guys.